My sister-in-law said she was glad my baby is gone because I would upstage her pregnancy, so I taught her a lesson. My brother and sister-in-law asked if they could come for a visit that weekend. We said sure, and we would love to see you. Friday afternoon, I had an ultrasound for my 8-week pregnancy. The ultrasound showed a likely miscarriage. My husband and I were upset, but as my bro and Sil were already driving, we didn't cancel the visit. We hadn't told them about the pregnancy, nor had we told our 3 kids. When bro and Sil arrived, they were excited to tell us Sil was pregnant, and due 2 weeks before I would have been due. I tried to sound excited and happy for them, but wasn't as enthusiastic as I normally would have been. Then it turned into a nightmare. She didn't like supper, so we ordered food for her. She needed the bed moved from one wall to another. Fine. She insisted on 5 pillows to sleep. I found a couple and she was upset I couldn't give her more, and asked if she could go into the kids' rooms and take theirs. I said no. My brother was apologizing when she wasn't around. She caught him apologizing about the pillows and freaked at him for apologizing when he should be focused on caring for her. The next morning, she freaked out at 7 a.m. because the kids were eating cereal too loudly. She spent the morning curled up on the couch, complaining about morning sickness. I sympathized and said it's awful, but it will go away. She screamed, "No, you've never experienced this. They gave me the same anti-nausea drugs they give chemo patients, so shut up." I got quiet. My husband was making brunch and she freaked out that he would cook bacon because the smell makes me vomit. We didn't make bacon. She didn't want us to make eggs or let the kids have syrup on their pancakes. I refused, so she stormed off into her room until mid-afternoon. Mid-afternoon, she decided to go shopping and said they'd be back for dinner. We told dinner would be at 5:30. At 5:45, they hadn't shown up and weren't replying to texts, so we ate. They showed up at 6, and she freaked out that we hadn't waited, so we ordered pizza. She spent the next 2 hours complaining about how brutal pregnancy is and how it sucks so much, and how she's never going through it again. I lost it and told her that I was in the middle of a miscarriage, and I'd love to have her problems because it meant my baby would be okay. Everything got quiet, and she looked at me and said, "I can't believe you'd use the M word around me. That's bad luck. And if I lose the baby, it's your fault," and went to her room and slammed the door. About 15 minutes later, she said, "I'm glad you lost your baby. You already have 3. If you had one right now, you'd just be trying to upstage me. I'm glad your baby is dead." I burst into tears, and my husband told her to get out. He said, "I've watched you complain, whine, and bitch all weekend. We stayed quiet about what was happening with us because we thought you deserved a chance to enjoy sharing your news, but this is enough. Get out now." She started screaming about how we were TA while my brother packed their stuff, and they left. My brother apologized to us and said he would speak with her when they went back home. She texted me after an hour saying the same thing like, "Your baby is dead because you are shitty," etc. I replied, "At least I know the baby is my husband's. Are you sure that's my brother's?" I proceeded to block her. She kept posting on social media, subtle digs, passive-aggressive pregnancy updates, even a meme about jealous women losing their babies. My blood boiled, but I stayed quiet. But what really caught my eye wasn't the post, it was a comment. A guy I recognized wrote, "You sure it's his? Wild how fast people forget." Full story on channel link below.